ain't the first black that been on your show. Like, come on, homie. That don't even make sense.
They forget very quick. Yeah. What it is people get offended.
Hey, did you have? I think you have my boy on here. Did you have Frank Lewis on here?
Yeah, I had Frank Lewis.
Shout out Frank Lewis to YA, baby.
Yeah, Frank Lewis.
Yeah.
I had Frank Lewis. I heard Yay from I don't remember.
I seen it.
My interview with Alex Alonso, Street TV. Behind the scenes, never seen before, coming soon.
All right, everything rolling? All right, you rolling over there, Miguel? All right, so let's start off with an introduction, my brother. Tell us how big you are and a little bit about where you grew up initially.
Okay, name's Frank Lewis from Inglewood, California. And I'm known as Lil Money Moore from the Inglewood Ransom Mob Gangsta Bloods on Crenshaw, Manchester, 82nd Street.
Brother Roy. Yeah, it started like, I can't, it's like a familiar sound, like a rattling, like a weird little sound. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from like the bottom part of the engine. YouTube. You see what it says there? Primary election. And that's what this is about. This isn't about me. This may be our next elected official interviewing me. But honestly, this is all about him. I didn't want to make this about me because we need to get out there and vote for this young dude. And this is what we talked about today.
Hey, we are in the building. Count time. Get on your racks. We are back at Count Time Podcast. I have a special guest with me. Can you please introduce yourself, brother?
Greetings. I hope everybody ain't on here because they out to vote right now, but my name is Frank Lewis, and that's author Frank Lewis, the author of The Journey of Domestic Violence. Frank Lewis, the author. Y'all got me live, so I have to prepare myself. My name is Frank Antoine Lewis, and the title of the book is The Journey of Frank Antoine Lewis, Product of Domestic Violence, book number 1.
Product of Domestic Violence. That is an interesting title. First of all, I want to salute you for being an author, for being a creator. You know, sometimes we grow up and the stigma of what a black man is, we don't think about, you know, we could be an author, we could be a teacher, we could be a businessman, we could be a lawyer. So I want to salute you for writing your book, and that's big. You manifest your words into a physical thing, and I just want to know what inspired you to get a book and name it The Product of Domestic Violence.
ties in with your campaign run with the mental health issues, because I'm 43 years old. So in 1989 and 88, as a child, witnessing domestic violence in my home between my mother and father, there was no kind of training. There wasn't even a name domestic violence. That was like till after O.J. Simpson came along that they really started to focus more on that. But at this time, my father was addicted to crack as well as my mom. And them having this drug addiction, and Nancy Reagan was just starting her DARE program to try to get rid of these issues. So there was no resources to help us.
I'm running. Now I'm scared y'all try to take me to jail, beautiful. I'm like, I can't go back to jail. I don't got no more bail money.
No, I've been waiting for you. Where did you go?
I was scared y'all was trying to take me back to jail.
Who?
I don't know. I'm paranoid.
No, don't worry about it. You're fine.
I'm scared. This was traumatic experience. I did nothing wrong and they put me in jail. I had to pay $2,000 to get out. I had to pay $2,000 to get out. I'm gonna be there. No, I have an attorney though. I'm gonna be great. And I'm sorry for not trusting the system. It's not you, it's the system. Now you guys were good in this jail. That's how you gotta do it.
Yeah, okay, so Erin was your mom?
That was my mom.
Yeah, so she's the one who put the money, right?
She put the money on there. Yeah, I try to keep somebody with me to always have a witness, like I'm not doing nothing bad. Yeah, I got locked up off of hearsay.
And your money.
Thank you, beautiful. You're good people.
Take care.
Ah. It's all good. I got Gucci in the driver's seat, like, let's run. Homies. Where's my kids?
My kids asleep. You can wait for my motherfucking go, dude.
I want to see my children. By law, I have the right to see my children. Why can't I? Why can't I? Could you please explain for the court, why can't I see my children? Call the police.
I am.
Call 911 right now. Inglewood. Call the police. My children sleep at 3 o'clock.
You're watching the Channel 4 News at 11. Tonight, a teamful report that will have you wondering, what would you have done? It involves a woman shot and left paralyzed. Her gunman, a local teen, imprisoned, but now free. Tonight, Chris Schaubel with a story of violence, recovery, and betrayal.
Roller skate on the beach, go out dancing with my friends, play a game with my niece.
These are the things Lisa LaPierre dreams of.
Go meet my mother for dinner and her not have to feed me.
Things she has not been able to do since July 11, 1994.
He walked up to my window, he stuck that gun in my window and he pulled the trigger.
One bullet ripped through her neck. The shooter, a gang member. He was 14 years old.
His goal was to kill me.
Lisa was paralyzed from the neck down, and shooter Frank Lewis was committed to the California Youth Authority. In this tape, provided to Lisa by Victim Services,
it would be scary if Lisa's at my hearing.
Frank Lewis talks about the prospect of Lisa attending his parole hearing.
The boys gonna look at what I did, and they gonna be like, oh man, this is what he done. And they gonna really see the impact of my crime.
For 4 years, she attended his parole hearings, telling the board, I live every day in a prison far worse than he ever will. Parole for me is next to impossible. Over time, Lisa grew stronger.
I'm disabled. I'm not brain dead.
Despite enormous daily obstacles, she went back to USC to finish her degree. If Lisa could overcome her challenges, could Frank Lewis overcome his?
I had hope. I really did.
Yes, Frank did change. He got his high school diploma, was accepted to 2 colleges, the love and the light in his eye.
Lisa was encouraged.
I wanted to speak publicly to little children with him. Look at him, look at me. We can overcome. See how he's changed his life? See how I've changed my life?
So on May 25th of this year, she went before the parole board again.
I respectfully request that you release him on parole today.
Less than a month after his release, Frank Lewis went AWOL from parole. A warrant has been issued for his arrest. Lisa LaPierre's hope was betrayed.
Frank Lewis is a coward.
You know, he's already destroyed us enough.
Lisa's mother is not afraid, just angry.
He didn't take that opportunity to straighten his life out. Now he's messed it up all over again.
Sending him back to Watts, LA, to report to his PO each day was like the setup for him to get murdered. If someone recognizes you being from a rival gang, they're going to shoot you.
He has committed a crime by running, but as far as a gun, hurting somebody, no. He's not out there buck-wilding crazy.
As for Lisa, she still hopes to speak to kids about the dangers of guns.
I want my life to make a difference. And I was hoping he was have had the same thought.
Chris Schaubel, Team 4 reports.
Frank's mother says her son has left the state now to start a new life away from the violence. But Lisa LaPierre wants him back in custody until his 25th birthday in December.
Man, we had a bucket. Some water balloons. You was real G. You got a long ass water hose, man.